right, guys, welcome. First, let me apologize. The lighting's a little off. I use natural lighting, and usually it's pretty good, but very overcast here today, rainy. So we're going to talk about Bigfoot, Sasquatch, but not the normal or the common brand of Sasquatch and Bigfoot videos and material. We're going to talk about the famous people, the celebrities, the well-known believers, ones who talk about Bigfoot publicly on talk shows, on podcasts, what have you. This is the celebrities, the famous folk who believe in Bigfoot, who are Squatch believers. So before we go any further, let me say that I too am a believer. Well, let me say it like this. I believe that there is a large, heretofore unknown, undiscovered creature roaming around. What it is, who knows? A large bipedal hominid, lots of theories, but I certainly don't believe it's all drunk moose or misidentified bears. So there you go, onward. So first guy we got, the first believer, is Dan Aykroyd. And you know Dan Aykroyd, he could believe in a lot of crazy stuff. He loves UFOs and aliens. I do too. And on a Joe Rogan podcast, he said how he thinks that there is a Bigfoot. He believes. Dan Aykroyd, definite Bigfoot Squatch believer. Next on the Squatch believer list is Rob Lowe. He's one of my favorite actors. He's been in so many movies, part of the, Brat Pack, the dreaded Brat Pack in the 80s. Now, Rob is so much a believer, he did a show called The Lowe Files with his sons. They investigated all sorts of wacky stuff. And there was, the episode about Bigfoot, they actually thought it was attacking the camp or something. I've never seen it, but it's pretty wild. And so that's how much Rob Lowe believes in Bigfoot. He did a show focusing on it. All right, Superman. Everyone's talking about the next Superman coming in, I guess, about a year. James Gunn's going to give us a new Superman. Well, Dean Cain, the actor, he played one of the most famous TV Supermen, right? Superman, Clark Kent and Kal-El and Lois and Clark. And he was so skeptical of Bigfoot and Sasquatch before he hosted a show called The $1 Million Bigfoot Bounty on Spike. After he hosted, he became pretty much a believer. All right, another actress, another Hollywood person, celebrity is Megan Fox. Megan has stated that not only does she believe in Bigfoot, but if she was to go out on like an expedition, like $1 million bounty, I guess, find Bigfoot, that she would be the person to find Squatch. She's very confident. That'd be great. She should pitch that to someone and get it on the road. Get it going, Megan, and go and find Squatch. Okay, Bobcat, anyone? Not Squatch, not Bigfoot, but a Bobcat. That's Bobcat Goldthwait. He's one of my favorites. Even if you don't like his comedy per se, his routines as much, he's got to have one of the most crazy, cool, funny voices. Bobcat! No, can't even do it, but he's a great comedian, and he believes. In fact, he believes in Squatch so much, he made a horror movie. I think he wrote, produced, and directed, certainly was involved. And there you go, Bobcat. So the Bobcat loves Bigfoot. I'd love to see, again, someone like maybe Megan Fox, maybe Dean Cain, Rob Lowe, Bobcat. Maybe they should all come together, do a nice Squatch fest, Squatch, chasing Squatch, and let's get her done. Anna Marie Goddard believes in Bigfoot. This is a Dutch model and actress. You might have seen her work. I have. And I had the privilege and pleasure of seeing her on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno when he was hosting. And she started to bring it up. They brought it up, and she said how she believed. Now, Jay Leno was kind of having some fun with it and playing around, but she said how she believes and was very serious. And, this is what I love about anyone who's going to come out publicly about it. Because, what is wrong with you? You're silly. You don't know what you're talking about. And there'll be mockery. The refuge of the scoundrel, the last refuge of the scoundrel, to mock someone for something that you can't prove or disprove. So maybe, keep that open mind. But she believes. You can look up the clip on YouTube, look that up, and take a look at her talking to Jay Leno about Sasquatch. Finally, this is maybe the best one. This is Dr. Jane Goodall, recognized as probably the best, most prominent, respected primatologist in the world or in history. she believes in Bigfoot. She says that she's spoken to many primitive tribes and all these places she goes to study primates, and many of them have said they've seen a monkey that walks upright without a tail. And she said, they have no reason to lie to her. They have no reason to give her whoppers, to give her stories. I mean, it's not like these people are running on, Survivor or a reality show. They're not trying to get some kind of television deal. They're just talking to Dr. Goodall as the residents, the experts in that area, and they've seen something called Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti. One of the things that Dr. Goodall says is that in many continents, depending on where you are, there's probably an analogous creature. So here we call it Bigfoot or Sasquatch, and it's of a certain, say, size and maybe hair, level, hairiness. And then in other parts of the world, like the Yeti, that's maybe a whiter, like to blend in, almost like an upright polar bear. So there you go. These are the best celebrities that I could find. Maybe more. Maybe you guys could, put some comments down there and see who else believes. But you're in good company if you're a Sasquatch lover, a Bigfoot believer, because these people do. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're subscribing. See you soon.